this might not be a popular answer, but you know, when you're asking me a question, it's always going to be an honest answer, right? They say that men usually go overseas because, you know, when if you've ever listened to like any talk radio shows or anything, listen, men, welcome to chime in here, men. Why don't you answer this question for her? I'm one perspective. I welcome others, but I would say that American men go overseas for women for, I'm going to say a couple reasons. One, that most of the guys are going to say, is that they find that American women, now I'm not saying I agree with this, but they say that American women are a little more hard, a little pickier, harder to please, that type of thing, which, you know, maybe we are. And you know, and the thought is that somebody from another country, especially European women, they kind of are a little sexier, a little more go with the flow. They're not as concerned as, like, you know, with their checklist as we are. They're not maybe as OCD. They don't, you know what I mean? They're not wound as tight, basically. So that's kind of the first thing. I think in a nutshell, they would say that, you know, they go to Europe because they, you know, think women are a little more easygoing over there. All right. Now, the other theory that I have is that there's certain men, and not all, certainly, but I think there are those men who are just controlling, and they want a woman who is going to be, you know, somebody that is more of an object, more of a trophy wife, somebody that they can control, essentially. And she's, you know, English won't be her first language. So, and, you know, I've known like a particularly douchey, still cringe. This attorney guy I worked with years ago, such a gross, disgusting person. He is like, well, if I don't find somebody, and I stopped working with him, he was so disgusting. He was like, I've got a plan. I'm going to go to Russia and I'm hiding all my money, and then she'll be over here and she'll be stuck and she'll just have to do what I mean, he was just awful.